Minor League Baseball fans, we welcome you to Minor League Baseball the show. It is the third game of our 4-game set between the Springfield Cardinals and the West Texas Midland Rockhounds. Tomorrow we conclude our 4-game series against the Springfield Cardinals as the Rockhounds prepare the 4th and final game with them. The Rockhounds will also head to the Arkansas Metroplex to take on the Arkansas Travelers for a 3-game set. And most likely we will be saying goodbye to them as we come to the end of the October series. The Rockhounds will return home as they take on the visiting Frisco Rough Riders in a 4-game set. Then after that, the Corpus Christi Hooks for 3. And then it'll be the final 7 games for the October series between Frisco and Corpus Christi. So Corpus Christi will be the last ones that will debut on October 31st. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, you can download the 2019 schedule with the First Pitch app. You can download that on any smartphone. And today, we're going to be starting up a 1 o'clock game with overcast conditions for Springfield. Just remember, it is cold, so bundle up. Well, here are today's starting lineups. First for the Midland Rockhounds. And here's your starting lineup for the Springfield Cardinals. There's your starting lineups. And now let's get off to the field where we got baseball for you today.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Springfield Cardinals and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Max Stone, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Standing in, Henry Blanco. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 2-2. Is a slider swung on and missed away. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Stepping into the box, Dudley Cordova. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Into the box now, Terry Hedrick. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Bob Chavez, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Stepping up to the plate, Broderick Doyne. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rockhounds. Right fielder, Broderick Doyne.
First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
In now, Tom Shim, as he lines it out to center. Park is there, and he has it for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Striding in, Doug Ramirez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Steven Rosales, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Park is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Designated hitter, Edmund Stewart.
Coming to the plate now, Edmund Stewart. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Ramon Vega, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Robert Pendergast, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Missed with a slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Into the box, number 63. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Now batting, Maurice Park, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And that misses inside 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
In now, Patrick Fay. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. So striding in, Lewis McNeil. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Lewis McNeil.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Needed that one to be a few feet higher, and the leadoff man is gone to start the home second.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Settling in now, Rick Kirkland, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Ready now, Jared Quintana. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under at Park. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, right
Digging in, Broderick Doyne. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And this is off the second base bag. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Standing in now, Tom Shim, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Into the box now, Doug Ramirez. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Steven Rosales.
Stepping in now, Steven Rosales. He grounds it sharply to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
This is line to left. Fay is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We played 2 full. The Rockhounds lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Dave Kinney, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The next 0-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Into the box, Henry Blanco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rockhounds are out in front, 4-1. Digging in, Ramon Vega. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the 3rd.
On to first, a double play.
Now batting.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Standing in now, Rick Kirkland. As he hits one on a line to left field. Fay is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rockhounds lead it 4-1. So digging in now, Dudley Cordova comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get a knock.
Into the box now, Terry Hedrick, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Robert Pendergast, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Comes set and the 0-1. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Maurice Park will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Fay, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Shim looks up. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now 6-4.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Stepping in now, Dave Kinney. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Shim makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Digging in now, Carson Kelly. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Shim sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Springfield's out in front, 6-4. Leading off the inning, Jared Quintana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pendergast is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Roderick Doyle.
In now, Broderick Doyne. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy's off to a great start in this.
Standing in now, Tom Shim. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pitch out, nothing doing. Doyne stands at first with 1 out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. There's 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Henry Blanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Doyne is after it, and it's a foul ball. The 1-1. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Now at the plate, Dudley Cordova. He singled his last time up. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Doyne giving chase.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Terry Hedrick. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. 2 out, nobody on. Here it comes on 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Doyne is there, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Doug Ramirez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Doug Ramirez.
Line to the right side, but foul. Line drive to center field. Park patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Steven Rosales. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batter number 10, designated hitter, Edmund Stewart.
At the plate, Edmund Stewart. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Pendergast. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. once again, Robert Pendergast. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. This is pulled into right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, number 63. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Swinging a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Popped him up. Vega has a play. 2 down.
Center fielder number 13, Maurice Park.
Into the box now, Maurice Park. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. To short, hit hard. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ramon Vega, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, Ramon Vega.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 2, Lewis.
Stepping into the box, Lewis McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Kinney right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in once again, Rick Kirkland. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Cliff Bowen takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 23, Cliff Bowen.
In now, Broderick Doyne. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full, and Springfield leads this thing 6-5. Back here on the show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Left fielder, Patrick.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting, second baseman, James Kinney.
Stepping in, Dave Kinney. He flew out in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
2-0 now. Fay on at first, nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
Coming to the plate now, Carson Kelly. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Missed with a slider. Person on strike 3 for the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Tom Shim, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Now batting,
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Stepping in now, Doug Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
now batting, first baseman, Steven Rosales.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Steven Rosales, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. Smoke toward third. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with two gone.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Into the box now, Ramon Vega. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Park is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 8th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Striding forward now is the DH, Henry Blanco. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here in a tie game, but boy, this was not the kind of performance I think he wanted to have here tonight. Number 57 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 57.
The 2-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Long throw. Got him. That is a terrific play.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Stepping in, Terry Hedrick. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Right side. Throw to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Robert Pendergast. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Hedrick leads off first with 1 away. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Doyne coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Ready for another chance. Maurice Park. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Patrick Fay will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the fourth inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 3 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Springfield's out in front, 7-6. Sam Blake is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Lewis McNeil. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box, Rick Kirkland, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Fay has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jared Quintana, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pendergast waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Broderick.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Broderick Doyne. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in now, Tom Shim.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Kinney is up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Ninth inning coming up. It's now 8-7. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Dave Kinney, and they'll need him to get something going here. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Called strike, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
So stepping in, Carson Kelly. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit toward the right side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
In now, Henry Blanco. Hit the other way out toward right field. Doing moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it because they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th.
And the Rockhounds win it.
Sealed the deal.
Close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. Midland swung the bats well with 16 hits. Number 57 pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Well, as we conclude the festivities here in Springfield, we have one more game of this 4-game October series. Well, we have decided that we're going to fix things up, and most likely after tomorrow's game, the Rockhounds will head home for the final 7 home games with Frisco and Corpus Christi. It's fair to say, I really wish the San Antonio Missions would have been in the 2018 off-season games. By the way it looks, they're just not going to make it. Well, anyway, we have another game from Springfield, and most likely we will be getting to it. So stay tuned. We have the final game of our 4-game series between the Springfield Cardinals and your Midland Rockhounds. So the final from Springfield, the Rockhounds 8, Springfield 7.